Max, we're in the Runeterra Academy. There's a team spot for us now.
Gotcha. What's up, brothers?
Oh, you know.
I'm
Yeah.
streaming, just so you guys know, too.
Okay, if you guys saw the announcement, they want you to report the matches with specific deck names. With the new decks, obviously you can't do that. Just give the champions probably, but
What do they mean, deck names?
what they named them in stats. So GP Sedge, they want called Plunder, and
Oh boy.
like Rally Elusives. But I think for us it would just be Plunder.
Darkness.
Darkness, Darkness for you, Jared. And then that's probably it.
Okie doke.
Just the champ names for the other decks.
Yes. Well, what if I call it Kezreal? Is that allowed?
I was just gonna call it, Ken and Ezreal.
Yeah. That's
Or
the
my-
right way to do it.
Or
I'm
my,
talking about the interesting way to do it.
Yeah. Oh, I made some jank decks that we should try with new cards. We should have like a new card.
Jank night? Okay.
I've got a few. One of them might not count as jank because it's just Azir Aurelia, but it's with Ari instead, and otherwise it's like 80% the same card. So that one might be too good, I guess. But then I've got
debatable,
And then I've got Braum Pantheon.
Ooh.
That one also looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, because it's just like the Freljord Pantheon, but also Braum.
Yeah, you should use the regen combat trick. It's insane, but you need to be playing regen.
There was regen combat trick.
It's 2 mana. It grants an ally regen. If they have regen already, you grant them +2/+2 instead. It's 2 mana burst.
Okay, I actually would consider that.
Yeah, that card is pretty cool. Like,
because I could like using that on the dragon, the 2/4 dragon. That'd be sick.
Exactly.
But then I got
some attacks regen's just good.
No, yeah, that sounds busted. Then I've got Ken and Teemo.
Oh no, it's yours.
I don't know what the synergy is there, but
they're both 1-drops. That's gotta be.
Yeah, originally I was going for Von Yip, Ken and Teemo, but I was like, no, okay, that's a true troll. So my thought is the Kennen spells can activate Puffcat Peddler, so actually broken.
Okay. Yeah, no, you are right about that. It can do that. Alright, I'm gonna pull up fucking lineup shit.
Yeah.
I did well. I was like 5-0 and ranked with Pantheon Terror today. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Only things that were giving me problems was Ken and Ezreal.
Mm-hmm.
Felt very frustrating, man.
I'm hoping my Ken and Ezreal gets banned every game because I really don't feel like playing it.
Yeah, I know I'll mess something up.
And
if I lose,
Q's, like advice he was giving on stream for it is, he thought at first you just slam like Wayfinder on 4, but now he thinks it's better to hold it often until you have like an Ezreal ready or something, so you can actually like make use of the Kennen spells.
Yeah, I was playing against a guy today, and like he would never play a Kennen without like 4 mana held up, and I can't remove it ever. Like,
yeah,
it felt so like hopeless because he just sits there like controlling the board, and I couldn't do anything. At least with control decks, it really doesn't feel like you have any options because if they just play it right, you can't ever use removal. Like besides mini morph, but that's terrible. You're using 6 mana on a 1-drop. Like, it's so bad.
I think in like some matchups you can probably go like slightly more aggressive with Kennens and Wayfinders even, but that's only like if they don't.
Depends on the matchup. Yeah, you just got to know what the general deck list, right? Like Taric Pantheon's not gonna be using spells to remove your shit, so like you can kind of just drop stuff on But if they're like a control deck that on like 6 pings and like other removal spells, just make sure you hold up like 4 mana every time, and they can't do anything. Like
that's what I'll have to do against Victor Vi for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just make sure you hold your stuff up, and really, if you do that, like it's infuriating because you can't just shoot it because like there's like 20 ways to bounce it or protect it. Like there's no way it ever goes through if your opponent has mana up, and it's so annoying, especially because the stuff is insanely cheap. Like 1 and 2 mana ways to bounce your cannon at fast speed and protect it. Tilt, that's what it does. Yeah. Also, you know, like from my experience today with Pantheon, every game I've won, I slap that boy on 4 and just protect it the whole and like he just takes over.
He can really snowball.
Yeah.
Just let him.
Yeah, really, you really can. Like it usually I would just keep him in my hand if I opened like a 1 or 2 drop, and then I'm fine. Like I'm chilling. I'll just slap him on 4 with like combat tricks. What do you do?
It almost feels better than like Sivir on 4.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, around there. Yeah, similar at least. At least he snowballs harder. That So even
because,
if it's
just because of the amount of spells you play, it feels like that like makes up for the lack of like spell shield.
Yeah,
and it will like really get you snowballing. He's cool.
He's good. I like him. He's cool. Don't think it's gonna be like a monster of a deck right now, but I think it's good. Like,
yeah, since it doesn't play much interaction, it's kind of just like a it's kind of like a Voltron.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
we're talking about that, especially the Freljord version I built because of like
that one is
stuff.
full Voltron, and I do think it's worse because of it, but it is cool. Like, the all-in Panth.
Braum. I'm going Braum too. It's like Daddy Turbo.
Got 2 things you can. Daddy Turbo. I like it.
Like, Braum's great with buffs too.
Yeah,
get some attack on Braum and it feels great.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, like play cards that are great for buffing him, and like, oh my god, he gets out of hand pretty quick. And I do like the card that grants regen or +2/+2 because, well, with Pantheon, you would grant him regen and +1/+1. Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would have never heard of that card.
It's pretty good. Well, yeah, it's because like you can only play it in decks with like either a fair amount of regen stuff or Faded, which didn't exist until now. So
Troll Gift.
Yes, it's a good
card. It's a
pretty
good card. Surprisingly, pretty decent.
It's one of those cards that see 0 play and you look at it, you're like, damn, that's really not bad. It
just was waiting for its time. I can see why it's getting play.
I don't know if it is. It's just something I considered at least. It's not a bad card.
I'd respect it. I mean,
I like it in Braum deck because a way to buff him without Take Heart, you know. And he really needs attack power to start doing things.
Yeah, imagine you just give him regen, bro. And he just keeps staying alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just stays alive.
Or
any of the other ones.
In
random keywords.
And with random keywords, not even so I got it today in Expeditions with the 2/2 Yordle that summons gets +1 and a random keyword, and I was playing Yordle Squires, so I was able to get 2 faded procs on it before they dealt with it. It was crazy.
It's one of the best
Vernon. Oh yeah, and Vernon pulled it on the Poro that gets a random keyword against me last night.
Oh my god,
Porobot you can drop a 2/3 with Faded. Oh my god, that's
kind of disgusting.
Literally, that's like that's insane.
Victor with it sounds.
There's
not enough targets probably though for that. But.
Yeah, I only noticed that because I played against a Victor in Expedition today that did that and rolled Faded, and I was like, oh yeah, that's in the pool. Interesting. Okay, refresher.
Yep, I got Wombat 1 stuff.
We're up against Wombat 1 bat. Yeah, that's a good way.
Wombat
so we're first
1.
pick here, and I'm pretty sure we settled like AJ into the combo guy.
Yeah, into Monty.
Okay, and then okay. And then we'll just see. They'll likely put Max against the guy with Scion, Draven, and Rally Elusives at that point, which is not awful if you're banning the Scion Draven. So that's fine. And I will most likely be up against the guy with Bandle Rally and Targon Lee, so I'll ban Bandle Rally. Yeah, round one's pretty simple. Just know your bans and shit.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I fucked up one of my tabs. One of the players, they have Poppy Ziggs, and then their other deck is Aryakshan. Who's that?
Poppy Ziggs.
I think you're in the wrong team.
Yeah.
Wombat 1 doesn't have that, I don't think.
Yeah, there's
really?
no Poppy.
Where did that pop up for me then? That's so weird. Oh! You know what? I'm sorry. Opera sometimes opens up old tabs, so it's probably my last tab that was open, so it's from Shikate. Okay.
You're most likely up against the guy with RETF, Draven Scion, and Zed Poppy. They do have a Ziggs Poppy, I guess, but it's Bandle.
Do one of them have a Ken and Israel? No, this is the last. This is Shikate's team.
One.
Yeah, Monty has Ken and Israel.
Victor Vi, Fiznami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's
that's who we're first picking me into.
So then both you and me have to play against some kind of new RE deck. We'll just see how it goes.
Wait. Oh, okay. So it's Ziggs Poppy, Zoe Leeson, and his other deck is
Aryakshan. That's likely who I'll be up against. Either you or me. We won't get to pick that part, but
yep, I got it now.
I mean, it is good to figure out what you'd ban against either or in case we get thrown off a bit. I just think they'll put you into the Draven Scion guy because it's slightly worse for you, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not super favored into Zed Poppy either, so it's just like mediocre matchup for you, but not awful or anything. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Tarek Rally should be all right into it. It's just whoever gets a good rally off first.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a double rally off, so
a drally, if you will.
Rally, if you will.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. We're gonna do our best and have fun. And that's all
we're gonna win.
Is that we do our best
and we're gonna win.
And if we lose,
and we lose, it's okay.
I
it's
might.
Okay. Then,
but don't worry about that part.
I might finish what had to be done. So did ties get ruled through?
There's no more ties.
No more ties.
Okay. Who's on stream?
Oh, just gotta focus on winning.
Yeah, just winning matches. That's how I thought it was last week anyway. So.
Yep, same here.
Dude, Mastering Runeterra is gonna be on stream. Come on now, that's fucked up.
Yeah, not
what about Team Brother, bro?
The part is
not there
next week. But the funny part is Majin Bay's stream is just gonna have 10 times as many viewers as the Runeterra Academy stream for the same game, probably.
Probably.
I guess. I don't know.
It's actually kind of funny that they basically just taken the V's away from the league.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
If I was the league, I might have been like, hey, if you guys are on, could you not stream that?
You know,
Oh, it was
get
Max.
some
I was like,
couple
what's
bucks.
that notification I just got?
Oh, might be. Sorry, trying to.
So I did get some more games Heimerdinger into Ezreal Kennen.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, bro, it is not favored.
You clapped it every time, and it's really favored because you have good removal. That's good to know, Jared. I'm happy to hear that.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's nuts. You're just so good.
Turns out if they just hold 4 mana every time, you're like, shit. Well,
there's actually a chance it's not what I should ban because I looked at the stats. And I think it's actually like even into Lulu Poppy and Plunder. So I don't know if it's actually
those
my
make
first
sense because
ban.
even though here's the thing, it's insane because I think it rolls slow decks and it does solid against aggro. Like it's not countered by it, which is insane. But it's not literally like, oh, it's favored into all of that. No, it is like about even into those aggressive matchups because you're a lot more reliant on actually drawing your good curve. And unlike like Zoe Lee decks, you're not on gifts from beyond. Yeah, so you don't have 6 copies of Eye of the Dragon.
Yeah.
So you actually have to find it.
Do you think I should ban Victor Vi then?
If you think it's bad, I mean, it sounds annoying. I won't deny that part. It just feels like it shouldn't be that awful for like if you're a mid-range pressure deck, but maybe I'm wrong there.
I think it's my thought is I think it seems better than Fizz-Nami into me, I think.
That's true. I mean, like, because they're both kind of like combo-y, but like that deck just has more interaction. So Fizz-Nami, like legit, if you play Yordle Explorer, they have to like use their keg card and on turn 2.
Yeah, they have less removal. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That matchup's just straight up worse for them than the other one because they don't have the same interaction.
Yeah, I guess I'll ban Victor Vi then and just hope Kennen Ezreal doesn't stomp me and I'll be sad.
If they do, you can still win through it though. Both of your other decks should be fine into Zoe Nami. So
yeah, true.
That's always a good thing to think about. But yeah, it's
go to Victor Vi then.
It's annoying. Yeah, it is.
The guy from our second match picked his first pick already, but I don't want to even take time to like look for that yet.
Wait, they picked their first pick?
Yeah, they said Cricket versus Gornoth is who they're picking.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a quick look at that.
Wait, for Shakate?
Yeah.
Cricket. Which one's Cricket?
He's the third player.
Thralls.
Yep, this was the one we thought was gonna happen. Oh, okay. Also, this was the one we were hoping slightly because I know we came up with the idea that if we figured out that if they put you into
into the
Matt
guy
Mateo.
In the middle. No, I think it was the guy in the middle because we want me into the guy with Swain Timo, right?
Yeah, then we would have gotten really bad matchups. We would have gotten like 2 mediocre and
this
one.
This is the matchup we wanted.
So this
that's pretty good actually.
Let's go.
That's what I was saying. Is like I thought they could get baited by the fact that the matchup for me is like awful, so they just could tunnel on it without realizing that like our matchups across the board are a lot worse if they do the other way.
That's sick.
Maybe not a lot worse, but I'm pretty sure that this was just this is what we wanted.
I'm pretty sure too.
I'll try my best. Not looking forward to those games though.
You'll win.
I'm gonna message. I'm gonna message the guy.
What is the deck? Kennen Ezreal. Oh my dude! I literally. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of those are hard losing. Like, joke. I don't even know if Bandletree's the ban because how do I beat Kennen Ezreal? I don't think I do.
Bro, I don't know. I mean,
it's gonna be rough.
Do you think Darkness can beat Kennen Ezreal?
No, but I'll try.
Really? You really don't think so? I feel like it could.
You have the problem where if you try to use removal on the Kennen, they bounce it back if they save mana properly, and there's not like good ways to deal with that besides having 2 removal spells up. And then the problem with that is if they have another way to protect it, then you just fucking lose the game because you lost massive amounts of resources.
That's true.
Just when I was testing it, when I think people are getting better at this kind of Ezreal deck, and I think against control, if they just hold up plenty of mana, they're fine.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think it's likely that my Kennen Ezreal's banned there, so maybe I ban theirs, and then I just
pray the trolls don't fucking run you over.
I've beaten Vandals 3 with Darkness. That's all I'll say. I've beaten it before.
Can you beat Thralls though?
Well, no, none of these decks are good against Thralls. So
yeah, which would you rather play against, Thralls or Kennen Ezreal?
Well, Thralls is probably less consistent, so I'll take that. That's true. I guess.
But you know, they are just like, I mean, they're mad dog in the fucking.
What do I do
turbo.
though? It's like they're all awful.
At
least with Thralls, it's like my big removal, like mini morphs. Like if they low roll and only summon like 1/8/8, my removal actually can deal with that. But I can't use removal on any of like Kennen Ezreal's stuff. So, it just I mean I could win if they whiff the Kinko elusive. Like that's probably a win, but that's already
happened. That's already happened to me once. I've only played the deck like fucking 8 times. 3. There's only 3 PNG, and you know what's better? I had Ezreal in my hand.
Oh my god!
So it was 2 out of like 32 or something. You know, like just ridiculously low chance.
What time is it? Oh, it's 8:02.
Yeah, he's typing me back right now.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Go. Here we go.
Beautiful girl.
Nothing on you, babe.
Nothing on you, babe.
Yeah, that song was great.
Dude, you gotta be careful. I'm gonna get copy strike.
Oh shit!
Yeah, sing it. Can't sing the song, bro.
They hate us because they ate us. I'm just interested to see what this round 1 is.
Bro, they're really thinking about it, huh? They're like, fuck, bro, I don't fucking know. What the fuck?
It's weird because I feel like we actually are pretty good at coming to like pretty solid conclusions. Either that or other people don't talk about it as hard like the night before like we do. Maybe we just worry about it.
I'm really confused. The guy that messaged me from the other team, like I don't see the message anymore. Can you delete messages you send to people?
Yes.
Hmm.
Did they redact it like losers? Sounds like they did.
They're like, okay, go over this. Wait. No. Don't do that.
We'll play Pat into Gornoth and Yang into Mega. So that's
Gornoth.
Yeah, that's actually what we hope for, right?
Wait, that's what we hope for, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right, Max, you're against the Targon. You're against the guy with
Yang Zera, and Jared's against Pat.
Am I against the RETF, Draven Scion, Zed Poppy?
Nope. You're
against the Zoe Lee, Ariakshan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bandle Rally.
So
what do I ban in this again? Do I just ban the Ariakshan or the Ziggs Poppy? I'm trying to remember.
I'm not sure, really. I don't know if any of those are like awful for you.
Yeah. Maybe the Ariakshan, just because you don't know what it does.
I know what it does.
He's doing Swarm, like Vandal Swarm.
Okay, I gotta go.
Alrighty, challenge you. I'll stay in for a little bit, Max, while until this guy adds me. So I'm up against Pat.
I'd say, so probably ban Ariakshan then. You think? Yeah.
If that's what you think is the right choice. I don't think you can fuck up too hard here.
Okay. Well,
that is my opinion, though.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, man. He sent me a request, so I'll be seeing you.
See you, brother.
Peace. Okay, so we left. Zara sent me a friend request. Okay. So, for anybody not knowing, I'm playing against Ari Akshan, Zoe Lee, and Ziggs Poppy. My list is Bandletree, GP Sedge, and where is he? Where is he? Tarek Pantheon. Huh? Cancelled out. Lamau. Alright. You know what? I respect this man. I'm gonna go for the same thing. I will do a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. And then we will get to the match.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, we are back. I took the opportunity, and I went for it. I had Taco Bell earlier, and man, you know what? You take every chance you fucking can get. Oh my god. I was sitting here like, bro, I'm gonna have to play through this, and I really want to take shit so bad, but I can hold it. So, okay. Give me my fucking weighted blanket. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Damn, he's got his ban locked in. Yeah, I really think I just ban Aryakshan here. Or the 6 Floppy. No, I think I decided I wanted to ban the Aryakshan because I remember he has a lot of weak units. Yeah. Okay. Bandleburn, huh? Okay. He wants to play Lee Sin into into GP Sedge. I'm gonna play this. They always think I'm gonna lock in towards GP Sedge. I don't understand it. Like, I don't get that shit. It's the mind games, bro. Okay, let me pull up his list. He's playing Zoe Lee. Okay. He doesn't have any turn 1 plays. And, except for Zoe. And he might have an Eye of the Dragon on turn 2. Okay. Okay, so I gotta think about this really. Well, I could just play Mountain Goat and just swing. Regardless, I think this is still fine. Like, okay. He's got 2 mana. He can Pale Cascade, but that doesn't do anything. He can Twin Disciplines for 2 mana. Does he have it? And if he does have it, how bad does that suck? Sucks a lot. I'm gonna challenge it anyways. Okay, he didn't have it. It was worth it then. That's why. That's why he was okay taking it. Well, that's okay. I have Sharp Sight, so this could be really useful. Ooh, but White Flame Dragon is actually so good. Or Wounded White Flame. Yeah, I'll skip the block on that. And honestly, I'm just gonna play Wounded White Flame. He can't really do anything on turn 2 or turn 3 with 2 mana. Except for that, and that's fine. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty nice. Ooh, hit me with the Equinox. I like that. Smart play. That's okay. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, let's gem him. Swing. Swing with both.
Mic off. Mic on.
I love my girlfriend. She's amazing. Okay. Do I spend it to save? Yes. Because I draw another Wounded White Flame out of that. Okay. He's going for something. Or is he going for Pale Cascade himself? Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this, honestly. He spent a Pale Cascade. So... okay. Pythian's at 1 right now. Okay. I'm gonna play it. Moonglow. gives it... He's gonna want to try and keep this Zoe alive, so let's just do this. Twin Disciplines? Nopify? Okay. Nopify's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna do I just drop Pantheon? Yeah, I think I do.
By my spear, the gods will no war.
Okay. Okay. What's she at? 7. Okay. Just swing.
We must.
Okay. It's a good thing I have Sharp Sight. Actually, I can just Pale Cascade. He can't do anything with 1 mana. So, how much damage am I doing to his face? 14. No. Did I gem him this turn? No. So I haven't given him anything. So he would turn into a 6. Let's just save Pantheon. Okay. That's pretty big.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Peace is a trail painted with blood. And we have bled.
In times of crisis, an aspect descends to herald the
This is scary. Like, genuinely really scary. Zoe leveling up here is terrifying. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. It's passing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this onto him. And this should level up Pantheon. I'll probably get a deny out of him or something. Okay. It's fine.
Gods, demons,
Here we go!
must die.
That's really good for me. What's he got? Lifesteal Challenger, Tough Augment. That's pretty good. That's terrifying.
Onward.
Okay, we'll do this.
No farther. My staff
So I'm gonna rally here. I'm gonna do this.
I am ready.
Come on, chase me!
Okay. Do I rally again? Yeah, I do.
To death I go.
Back, heretic.
The reason why I'm rallying so much for this turn
Believe or
specifically is because he's going to like kill me next turn too. So I have to like push for this.
Have faith.
Okay.
Not all mean well.
Oh, I can do this and see if I get something. Ooh, that's huge.
Remember this.
Okay. That's huge, bro. That's actually... I'd be mad if I was him. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Maybe that's the key. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh well. Okay, whatever. For some reason, I thought I would be able to dedicate my blocker after the fact, but I don't know why the fuck I thought that. Okay. That's annoying.
Onwards!
Your attack is obvious.
Okay.
I fight with the dragon's fury.
Okay.
Beware the dragon's spirit.
Embrace the quiet of your life. It will not last.
Deny. Okay. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That's game. I'll just surrender. Okay, that's fine. Honestly,
We will stand again.
it's just
Must.
I wasn't able to kill the Zoe, and that just kind of lost me the game there. But that's okay. I was very close to winning that, but okay, 6 Poppy. I gotta play GP's Edge and do this. kind of want GP, but I kind of don't want Fortune Croaker. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's see if he plays anything. I will.
Ye started without me.
Okay, this is nice. This is very, very nice. Already amazing draws.
Travel is, of course, its own reward.
That's a good steal. That's a good fucking steal. That's a great steal.
This requires my largest official hand.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Careful where you point that thing.
Okay.
The dead don't need riches.
Mustache ready.
No, wait.
My wares.
I'll just wait.
From all
Well,
the regions
actually,
we are
I definitely
one.
shouldn't. There you go. Because the one, if I wait and he gets way too much value off of that, that's not worth it. Yeah, see, he was gonna have a no-oping telescope for free. That could have been literally anything. That's pretty terrifying. Okay, I might not be able to damage him this turn. Nope. That's okay.
Did somebody say explosives?
Neither the flames nor the depths could.
But I have Sejuani on 6.
All right, team.
Okay.
Adventure time.
Acquisitions commence.
That's fine with me. Okay.
What's that you got there?
8. I'm going down to 8, bro.
I'm gonna gut you.
You can't kill me with 1 mana, so I need to
Crying
kill
won't do any good.
that.
One for you and one for you. Right then, Caracas.
Okay. I'm actually still fine. I need to kill Poppy though.
Pain is nothing.
It's a scary situation. If he's got rallies, like it's a little scary. Okay. I'm not swinging with GP. It's not worth it.
Only the strong survive.
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone.
Okay. 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 It's not that bad. Definitely sucks, but not that bad.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Explosives.
Okay. Okay.
Came a long way for a bullet. Show them our teeth.
Puts me down to 4. Can he deal any immediate damage? No, but if he rallies, that's pretty scary. Can he do... He's got 1 Electro Harpoon, but he's playing Conchologist, so he might have some damaging cards. can't kill me. Unless he... Unless he rallies. Which... I'm gonna go for the draw here. I think this is the best way to go about it.
For silver I talk, for gold I listen.
Okay, there's the rally. +2/+2 to everything. My board survives. Oof, that's annoying.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Light the fuse!
Boom, boom, boom.
You pay first.
Am I dead? No matter what here. I am.
One for you.
Oh, that sucks.
My research!
That really fucking
These
sucks.
wounds only make us stronger.
That really fucking sucks. Oh well. GG's. Oh. Okay, they're still playing. Oh wait, no, AJ isn't.
Hello.
Hello.
How'd you do?
I lost.
I won actually.
Okay, so it's on Jared. It's all on Jared.
This, he's got it. I believe in him.
I got 2-0'd, bro. I'm so mad.
I
Yeah.
2-0'd, so that's cool, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just got
I gotta type this, so I gotta concentrate. Okay. You can talk a little. I just
Okay.
might not pay attention.
No, you're fine. I'll wait. Oh, I want to spectate him so bad. Do you think I'd be allowed to since I'm on
I
stream?
don't think you're supposed to.
Oh,
No,
damn.
I don't think you're supposed
Okay.
to. I think we're not even supposed to have spectate like open, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like allowed. Well, I guess.
Oh my god, man. I got the first game I played against Lee Sin Zoe. I couldn't kill his Zoe, so his Zoe leveled up, and he just fucking ran me over. He had a million stuns for my Pantheon. Literally, like my Pantheon didn't get to attack once, and he stunned it. There was one turn where I thought I had it though, because I rallied like I attacked like 3 times that game, and I got him pretty low, but it just wasn't enough, and it just sucks, bro. I was like, no. And then the other game, I got burned way too fast. I couldn't stop at all from GP Sedge. He
I'm
literally
2-0'd against Fiznami,
let's
which is
go.
what I was kind of hoping would happen. Thank
Let's
God.
fucking go.
I thought I threw actually the second game of when I was on Ken and Ezreal because I'm dog shit at the deck apparently, but it's so broken. I top decked Kinku Wayfinder and just fucking stomped him after that. Not stomped, but
Good shit, bro. I fucking nabbed a Yordle in arms, and I thought I had the game.
oh yeah, that's pretty sick.
I was able to block like a really good board with it, but it just wasn't enough because he got an elusive and burned me for 4.
Is
Finished me
Kennen
off.
Kennenen or K-N-A? K-N, whatever. Is it E at the second one or A?
It's E.
Okay, it's 2 E's.
Yeah, Ken and
Ken Nen, like from
Nen from
Wait, is it one?
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. Is it one N in the middle or two?
It's 2. It's 2. Kennen.
Is Nami. Yeah.
I'm just sad. I'm just like, fuck, bro. I wish I just could have won.
It's okay. Jared's gonna win this, so.
I believe in Jared. He's got a pretty good. I mean, well, no, he's got a bad matchup. I should have won. If Jared comes back and says he won, I'm gonna be really excited, but I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. I'm like, man, fuck.
No, dude. It's just 2 of us gotta win. That's all that matters. You can't win every time. It's a card game, so we're just trying to beat the odds, you know? Like, if every game is 50-50, but we win more, then we're good, you know? Who cares? I 2-0'd, you got 0-2'd, so right now we're 50-50, so we just need Jared. 2-1, easy peasy. Or 2-0. Actually, he's gonna 2-0, so. You know, his games are just slower, you know?
Dude, I felt like my games were slower last week. I literally, like, went to, like, time every time.
Come on, Jer Bear. Come on, Jer Bear.
I'm just kind of curious on what people are uploading.
Oh, like match reported.
Yeah.
Matches that are reported. Yeah, you can't just look anymore. I liked watching.
Wait, you
the match
can't?
report channel.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, because it's a form now that you fill out. So I keep looking in the. I used to keep looking in the match report channel and see like Corneth Dragon Mode is typing. Yes, that means you won. Like that kind of thing. But now I gotta. I don't know. Maybe they update the. Maybe they update the thingy fast enough now.
Maybe I'll check out their stream.
Oh yeah, well they're not gonna have it on there, but yeah.
Well, I mean, just like in general, yeah.
How those matches are going. Yeah. It is fun to watch.
What is it, Runeterra Academy? There they are.
Come on, Jer Bear.
Yeah, 68 watchers. Oh my goodness, ads.
With Amazon Luna, I can play all my favorite games.
Is there ad block on, bro? Come on.
Dude,
it's 2021.
I do. Yeah, this browser shouldn't be letting me get this shit.
Without waiting for long downloads.
There are so many great games. Luna Couch, anyone?
I'm in. Feels like I'm on your couch.
Let's go.
I hate this. This ad sucks. There we go. Oh damn, they're not even playing. 11 minutes until they do anything. Dang.
They might have finished the first round already or something.
Let's see.
Oh, Jared's out of game.
Come on, Jared.
It's okay, he's gonna be here any second. He's gonna say,
I won too.
If he didn't, you know what? We tried our best. We still got a game win. That's always good.
I mean, we did that last week. See, yeah, we got to keep our stats
like solid, you know. Some game wins.
Yep.
Get some match wins.
Yep. AJ, you might just be the me. Come on, just get in the fucking Discord. Oh no! He's typing.
No,
he's typing in the spreadsheet. He's doing match reporting.
Yeah, he's going slow, but it's okay if he's not. Maybe he's still. Hey, how'd it go?
Lost.
Oh, I won. So Max lost as well. That sucks. Wait,
I got 0-2'd.
Me too, bro. Me too.
God, man, I'm so fucking frustrated.
I 2-0'd, so it's only a 6-game series. That's kind of funny for stats.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up. We got an easier team next round. And then...
Oh, it's so annoying. Literally, I was on lethal. If you didn't top deck, fucking get excited for game.
Oh god, that's bullshit.
I was so annoyed. Like, yeah. I like defended myself with 11 HP, but he decimate, get excited, killed
Oh my
me.
fucking
Jesus
god.
I fucking love burn, dude. Kills you from over 50% HP.
Yeah, I got burned out too, bro. I feel for you.
God.
I probably would have lost, but my second game, but I top decked Wayfinder.
Let's go.
It
Bet you
made
gotta
him,
win.
and it made him have to use mind meld defensively.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
which is
pretty
kind
good.
of funny.
That's funny.
And then I just burned him out. My top decks were pretty solid, but my early game was like, jeez. I was actually scared. I really thought I was going to lose that second game of Ken and Ezreal into it, because if he had, I don't think he had mind meld when he could have won, but there was like 2 different attacking turns where he could have just beat me if he had it, but I don't think he did. So luckily he drew that.
I think we picked we did good picks.
Yeah,
so
we'll give ourselves probably our best
pick.
shot. Hopefully, I still don't know about the other guy. Like
TFR was insane.
I don't.
Did it do
like
Did it do like not infinite combos, but like crazy things with like multiple Akshan or like warlords level
up? It was
TFR,
not Akshan.
Oh, sorry, TFR. I was thinking of the other deck.
Yeah.
TFR. Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy.
I mean, Max, you remember like Fizz TF?
Mm-hmm.
It played like that, where it's like elusive pressure the whole game, but it just never runs out of gas.
And then if you get TF out and he stays, it's just.
He did get a level TF in the end.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's rough. Oh boy.
Yeah, that one was like fuck. Looked at that, I'm like, man, maybe I should have just banned that. That was so, like not winnable for any of my decks. Looking back at it,
I just barely lost my GP Sedge game.
Damn.
Like 1 turn away, pretty much.
Both similar situations for our game. One of our games.
Pantheon Taric as well. He just kept stunning. My Pantheon never got to attack. He kept stunning it, and his Zoe got leveled up. I couldn't kill it. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't kill his Zoe. He got Moonglow on his Zoe, bro.
Oh Jesus.
That's pretty painful.
And then I played my one wounded White Flame, and he fucking Equinoxed it. I was like, no, dude. Fucking silence my shit, man.
Yeah, fuckers.
Oh well. Is the other team done yet or no?
Probably not, because all of our matches were 2-0s, so we probably finished early. I guess I'll message the guy and just see. Like,
I would just be like,
so
hey, we're finished. Like,
did you say Cricket versus Gornock? Because that's what we thought you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it the other guy?
No, it was Cricket.
So I'll just say that. Hey.
Like, hey,
we're done.
And then who am I supposed to play against? Mateo or El Churro?
You guys will get to pick. So
I think we decided last night that I would go against Mateo and you would go against the guy with Zoe Lee, since you have like 2 that should be all right into it.
Yeah.
Right? And then you banned Thralls, I believe, for him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I remember.
Yes.
Yup. Okay.
I'm gonna say, did you say Cricket versus Gornoth earlier? I can't find the message anymore.
He's like, oh, I didn't send you a message.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Hopefully that's not. I don't want to have something awkward happen,
Not like this.
I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go to the potty.
Alrighty.
So I was so sad. I didn't have water that whole game, so I was like, Sandy, please. I was like dying. I was like, I don't want to get up because I want to concentrate, but like I was thirsty. So I gotta do it back.
Alright.
Oh. I'm sorry about your loss, bro.
It's alright. It just sucks.
I feel you.
I feel like I did everything I could.
Only so much, but it is frustrating because, of course, AJ has to come out with a win, and then we're like, sorry, bro.
Yeah, about that.
Both AJ and I were like, oh, dude, I bet he won. You know, he's just hanging out. He's typing in chat like he's winning. But
Yeah, about that.
it's okay. We got this next one. 1x1's pretty good though. They
I
had
hope
some.
so.
They have some pretty good players, honestly. Like just solid play.
Yeah, I'm curious how like the metagame ends up turning out because like it feels like Ari and Kennen stuff is like combo fest right now.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna.
it might just be really bad for control because like with Ionia's amount of like way to dodge removal, it doesn't feel like you can actually stop them.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'd like to just look at the stats once it's all put up for next or for this week, and then just see what we can do to like combat whatever's being played, which more than likely is a lot of Ezreal Kennons.
The thing for next week is that it'll probably be way different stuff played because the meta will have settled. Like right now, it's
That's
like
true.
completely up in the air. So like we can look at it obviously, and it'll help. But we should also like, I mean, Jared and I already do this, but keep an eye on Runeterra.ar's stats for
Of course.
stats.
Of course.
Yep.
And hopefully we see some. Ezreal Kennen has gone down in win rate now twice. It was at 60 or first, then 58, and now it's 55.
I mean, yeah, that's not surprising. It's the most popular deck, so it's going to be the deck people are gunning for right now.
Yeah. Lulu Poppy's only sitting around 50. GP Sedge is like 52.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like it's insane because its play rate is ridiculous. So having that win rate for like that level of play rate is like what
even 55 is wild.
Yeah, but like, hey, Poppy Teemo 60% win rate.
Yeah, that's that I'm gonna build that as well. That's Alan's EQ's version, which I like it because it and Emotional I guess is also playing it according to this, but with Teemo and Lecturing Yordle it makes sense. I would probably no actually yeah this is almost exactly I'd have to cut the it's not on the like Lulu and Yordle Smith stuff basically is the difference, and it's on Lecturing Yordle Teemo instead. Which
gives you more like pings removal.
Yeah, it gives you pings and the potential burn with Teemo and Lecturing Yordle, as we've seen in like Teemo Swain, can just really stack up shrooms. Like you genuinely can just stack up shrooms like crazy. Some occasionally, it's not common, but doesn't really need to be because you're really a Yordle Explorer rally deck. You know,
getting like 15 shrooms in the opponent's deck like actually adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. The most interesting tech, right, is Fleet Feather, just because you want that extra interaction with your opponent, right?
Yeah, I think I'm already on that in mine as well. Actually, I don't remember now.
Makes sense.
I do want to try that. I still like the other version, but I mean it's Teemo too. So
because wanting that just interaction into like elusive stuff and shit like that.
And the other Yordle Explorer, your opponent's Yordle Explorers. Okay, the guy messaged me, said, "Oh, eliminated it without noticing." Yeah, so we thought me into Mateo, and then Max into.
Yeah, you guys. If you guys want to look at lists and like reconfirm.
El Chelero.
Yeah. I'll look real quick, but I should get back to him.
Yeah, Zoe Leeson, Fiznami, Lissandra Talia. I just talked about banning thralls, and then I just play against those two.
GP Sedge.
Right, and then I can just try and fish for the Fiznami into GP Sedge.
Those are both the other two are combo decks, which I think like Tarek and GP Sedge both do well into.
Yeah.
At the very least. What's your third deck? Bandletree. And that's I think also a Lee Sin Zoe combo counter, right?
Yeah.
So I think you have pretty good lineup into those combos and the.
They banned my Bandletree last game, so I'm gonna bet that they'll ban it this game too.
So then mine is a lot of like even-ish matchups.
Okay.
Because I'll have like the Mirror and then Teemo Swain into whatever he doesn't ban. So mine might be a little hard, but I think Max should be favored. Ish.
Just-
And then when I ban Draven Sign, it shouldn't be too bad for me. Like I think
Yeah,
I even have like
Max
a
didn't
favorite
want to
matchup.
go against that guy because he didn't want to go against the Draven Scion and
Yeah.
Team Swain, right?
Well, we both wanted to go against it, but we thought that he was better into the other guy than I was.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
I think is definitely
As long as you guys are sure about what you want, that's good because I do hate to put the pressure on you, but it's probably on you guys to get wins. I will be mega hype if I take my series though.
That'll be great. So
you got
all right,
this.
I'll send
play your
the dude a
stuff.
friend request.
Oh, I'm playing stuff, all right. Stuff will be played. So I'm against Cricket. Bet he's a bigot.
Oh, Mastering Tuna still
so-
isn't ready yet. They're still on 13 minutes of waiting.
Mateo.
It must be really
Okay, wait,
annoying to try
Monty?
and set that shit up.
Monty's like tag, and his riot ID was
Mhm.
Monty. How do you get that?
What?
How did he do that? He must have like connections at Riot.
Yeah, no, yeah,
His
legitimate.
right ID
Yeah, his
is
tag,
Monty.
the hashtag, like,
Yeah. I typed that in and I was like, this can't be right. And then it was.
That's fucking nuts. Maybe that is
Gotta
Monte
have
Cristo.
connections.
it's not.
Yeah, fucking the caster Monte Cristo. This guy is really big in the Runeterra community though. Maybe he does like I don't know.
Yeah.
If he's enough.
How do
but
you?
I
What do you
know the
say?
name.
Is Risto? Is he the fucking
I'm just saying
Xehanort?
Monty. I have no clue. If it's supposed to be Cristo with like an X is like cross, like cross.
Yeah. I mean that's what I assume because there's no way that the
It's
X like
Risto.
phonetically makes sense, right? Like,
Dude,
Monty's
I
Risto,
mean,
bro.
I played enough.
Monty's Risto.
Yeah.
Dude, I played enough Kingdom Hearts to think
I'm
that
his
it's,
brother.
to make that
Monty's
it's like,
Risto.
dude, he's like the nobody of Monte Cristo. Monte Zuristo.
Okay, so I'm banning Draven Scion, and then I'm into Plunder Teemo Swain. Because Teemo Swain's not really that big of a counter to my lineup. I really just, I don't want to have to play Kennen Ezreal again. It's like it's stressful because it feels really draw dependent, which that kind of deck, like Lee Zoe is as well. They're stressful because it feels like a lot of your decisions matter, and you can get unlucky and screwed. Whereas a lot of decks I play, it's like one or the other.
It really is though.
No, you have games where you're sitting there like, please find the Lee Sin, like please get me Kinku, like get me Ezreal, like,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's just not there, so you have to like be on top of your game to even survive to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh my god, the worst thing in the Fizz Nami matchup was my freaking Dragonlings were worthless. They were fucking dead. Like, I literally held my third. I held my Eye of the Dragon in my hand the whole game. My third.
Because you
I
had
had
20.
two out.
You were at 20 the whole time.
No, I had two out, and they were worthless because it's all elusive. So like, what?
Oh, he doesn't block. Yeah.
And I didn't. It was unfortunate too because the only turns I was like getting them on was defending turns, so I couldn't like force the attack with them like ever. So I did like nothing with them. It kind of clogged up my board at one point. But,
Well, I am glad you took the guy down though, because that's your first match win on the board. Like,
yeah, good to get that out of the way.
Jared, you got yours right? Or no?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
Nope.
You'll get this next
Did
one.
you guys add you yet?
Listen, you're funny, aren't you? You're a
I
funny
added
man.
I added mine, but I messaged him ready.
I
He
added
hasn't
him
said
as
anything
well.
yet.
Yeah, I
Hello. I am ready whenever you
Right.
are.
let me make sure. Pending. Yep, Cricket. Yep.
Cricket. You want to play cricket?
Oh, I don't want to play this next set.
I don't want to play cricket.
If it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus sitting on the dashboard of my car. Max, did you know that's a real song?
No
Like, it's
way.
a cover. The girl's just like singing a cover. That's a legit song, apparently from like 60 years ago or some shit. Like,
Huh.
and there's been like 8 covers of it, like by like random artists. I was like, that can't be a real song, but it is.
It's like the
I
cup
thought this
song all over
TikToker just made
again.
it up. See, I knew that one was a real song. But,
Cup
yeah, it's
song,
got that vibe, that
cup
like folk song vibe.
Yeah. That's so weird that it's
You're
an
gonna
X.
cup me when I song.
When I cup. When I cup.
I'm gonna cup.
You're gonna miss
You're
me
gonna
when I
song
cup.
me when I cup.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna cut
miss.
me everywhere. You're gonna cut me everywhere. You're
Oh.
gonna cut me everywhere.
Beautiful.
Guys, remember when I used to just like sing songs but just keep putting the same words? Like, yo, Danny Phantom, he was just Danny Phantom when his parents built the very
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Yeah, I missed that.
It was good times.
It was a good time.
Nobody I
bro.
made that a TikTok and it got like no likes. Even Nate wouldn't like it. I asked him to and he said no.
Bro, what an
Ooh.
asshole. Dude, have you seen Nate's
Right?
TikTok?
I you mentioned it, but I don't think I saw it. I don't think it came up for me.
I liked it. Just because it was like the first TikTok I've ever seen him do, so I'm like, okay. Help
He's
a
done a
homie
couple.
out.
He's had some pretty funny ones.
Oh,
I'll
you know
be
what?
good
Yeah,
about
he has done one.
9:15. Okay, no rush.
He says in 15.
Good to
Yes,
go.
I'm waiting for a while. 9:15. Because I think that's when the round is technically supposed to like start. But,
Oh, okay. I guess we're waiting until then, huh? But
well,
they're
Yes.
if your opponents are fine.
Well, they probably,
'cause,
as
like,
a team, are waiting. They're probably like
they're probably like picking
thinking
and
it
stuff.
out.
So like they're
mapping out the
they're-
ideas. They're fucking
the bands and stuff,
playing it through their heads.
calculating their draws. Here's
Mhm.
here's what's gonna happen, Jared. You're just gonna draw like the nuts, and your opponent's gonna fucking draw dog shit.
Mhm.
Absolute trash.
Easy clap.
I
okay?
can't wait for that.
Remember, you
cannot wait.
are the champion. Remember,
I'm the
this.
champion of,
You are the champion.
Of what? Oh yeah, the league. Yeah,
You're the
league
league champion, bro.
Yeah, that's that. You got
Okay.
How many other people in this tournament can say they got first place at Runeterra Academy tournament? It's only a few. It's only like a handful.
Literally like
7 or 8.
5 people. All right, so you go
I was
out
the
there.
best of them. I was the best of the best too.
For sure.
For
It was
those
a week
days
one.
long
It was a week
past.
one on the patch tournament. So
Yes, sir.
those are your specialty, bro.
That was our
Clearly.
specialty.
You know, I thought it would be. I really did.
Well, I'm gonna go grab a drink, so I'll be right back.
The game against RETF actually took like 30 minutes, so the other game wasn't that
Mic
long.
off.
It was like a slug because I was like removing lots of stuff over and over, and like I got rid of 2 Aries, one of the TFs, but he stuck one TF and just like routed towards a TF win con, and I could not stop it.
That blows.
Yeah, I had like 2 chances to try and remove it, and he protected it both times, and it was pretty pain. I won't lie. The second game was worse because I was literally gonna win the next time I got priority with Jace Shock Blast, but
Damn.
yeah, is what it is, and it sucks because he had 2 fervor. So I was like, okay, I even had like a way to beat him using fervor to try and kill me. So I was like, I have answers for most of his shit. It's literally just get excited that killed me. And you know,
The top deck one.
yeah, triple Draven, 2 Scion. It was just, we both kind of drew the nuts because I got like the landmark into the double 3/3s.
Yeah.
But he Dravened on 3, and he had what is it called? Fuck, what is the card called? Let me find it. I can never remember card names. Survival skills to stop my mystic shot.
God.
And I was really, and you know what is tilting? That 3 damage lost me the game too. So
I hate survival skills, bro.
I do too, because like I'm not gonna play around your 2 of like that you
Burst
don't.
speed, like mega protection.
Yeah.
It's like broken.
Yeah, it's insane, and it sucks because most of the time there's no playing around it. Like it's just annoying because they don't play 3 of it, and they don't ever like keep it in the opener. So early like turns, like probably up to turn like 3 or 4, you don't play like they have it, because unless you can, I guess. So it's just annoying, just really annoying.
Some people are teching Stony Suppressor right now for the Ken and Ezreal matchup, I think.
That's a good idea. Legitimately a really good idea. That will really slow that, or just like Ari, like any of these style combo fest decks.
Yeah,
because they're slinging a ton of spells, and their plays like rely on their spells being so cheap too. So
you're a spell slinger, huh?
Apparently, max people are like teching Stony Suppressor for the like Ionian
for Ezreal Kennen.
Yeah,
I love that.
Turn your 0 mana,
dude.
Into
We need
1 mana.
We need Galio already, bro.
Honestly,
so
this will
counter.
Honestly, at this, I'm interested to see how the meta turns out, because it's like, if it is like combo fest, bro, maybe we do. We need our hero, the fucking no to combo decks.
And then I can't wait to play Poppy Galio, and it's gonna be so fun. Every time I hear a champ, I'm just like, oh, I'll play it with Poppy.
Poppy, that sounds great. Yeah, and you know what? 80% of the time, you're right. That's the way to do it.
Is Majin Bait streaming?
He usually does stream this tournament, but I didn't see
Dude, he didn't upload his tournament play on YouTube. I was kind of upset.
Is it well, I don't think he does for most tournaments, just like the big ones.
He did it for the seasonal tournaments, so.
Well, yeah, that's a big one. Does he have Twitch VODs?
Against Team Brothers, a big one.
He's not playing. He does have Twitch VODs. I already watched his Twitch VODs.
Oh, okay. Did you? So
you watched I went over to Max's and we watched it.
Nice.
The match.
That's a bit better.
Or we watched it on Max's VOD though, but.
Oh, you should watch it from his, or just if.
Yeah, I watched his perspective a little bit.
Yeah, just like
just to see his reactions. No, he was pissed that I I plundered his fucking hush for the win. He was so pissed.
Funny, dude. It's really hilarious to me.
Great.
It's like the best thing you can plunder that or nab.
That was awesome. Bro.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
I'll hold on to that win forever.
That was a really good win.
Okay.
Sucks as me and AJ were both 2-1 that, or 1-2.
That's really sad. So close.
And he would get another win. We would have.
Max, I don't know if I told you, but I thought I had lethal one of the games because of Absolver. I didn't realize I hadn't leveled a champion yet, so I play Absolver, and I'm thinking like, oh, sick! I'm gonna get overwhelmed. I have lethal, and I'm gonna win. I play the Absolver, and I don't get the other part in hand. I'm like, oh. And then I was like so sad. I was like, no. And I thought I was like, okay, I might be fine. I'm not dead. But then I was, because he had double 3 sisters to stop my lethal that I still could have had if he didn't have 3 sisters, even through the Absolver thing. Still would have had lethal if it weren't for the 3 sisters. Then the next turn, I would have lived if it weren't for his second 3 sisters. Both of them were for Entombs, of course, to make it even feel worse. Because he's playing like the least like mana efficient removal ever.
I'm so sorry.
And it's still how he won. Oh my god. That's sad.
Next time. We got them the next rounds.
Oh, Ikado's casting this time, so they do have a good player casting now.
Are they finally casting? No, not yet.
Yeah, they are right now.
Wait, really? Mine's on a fucking...
Might want to refresh or something, but yeah, Ikado is the 4th player for his team this time. They're doing the thing where you like rotate players. It's good that they have a good
Pat was silver.
There. What's that?
Pat is silver.
Pat. Oh,
it's like he's currently iron or something.
Yikes!
So he was platinum.
Didn't play like it. I'll tell you that. I can't tell because plat and silver look the fucking same. But his best rank of all time is like either plat or silver. So
The guy you lost against?
yeah.
Might be a Smurf or something then.
All right, my guy is good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause like, you didn't play like it. You didn't play like a shitter. I'll tell you that much. All right, guys, my game is going to start.
Okie dokie. Good luck, buddy.
Good
You
luck.
got this. I believe in you.
Thank you. Love you all.
Love you. Like I said, 9:15. So probably got a minute.
My player's
Did your guy
probably...
add you back yet?
He did add me back, but
Okay,
I messaged him already.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting.
I don't care if it's raining or freezing. All I got.
I'm out actually, which
Plastic
I'm glad to see because it's just
on
I'm
the
interested to see how the
dashboard of
card
my
works.
car.
But before we get too far, we can talk about some stuff we were talking about behind the scenes for Puffcat Peddlers. Starting with,
I kind of want to watch the
Zoe
VODs of this
Syndeck
tournament
that match on the tracks.
to hear the casting
Yeah,
with
so
Ikato
the big
there.
thing about
See
Zoe
what
Lee
he
Sin,
says
it's
to
sort of
Dom
been a
and stuff.
tournament mainstay for quite a
Be
while, right?
interesting.
It's very strong. It loses to like Demacia Rally, and that's kind of it. It's really good into aggro. It's really good into a lot of control decks.
So Ikeda's the good player?
Yeah, he was top 8 at Worlds. I beat him though in the Runeterra Academy weekly tournament once, so
that's pretty good. I know Domcast is not a great caster.
yeah, he's the one that
He's the one that's been shitting on Jared.
Yeah, that kept calling Jared's plays mistakes. But we were watching, we're like, I
Bro.
don't know, I think that's pretty good. Like,
What are you doing? Like,
or he
what?
said like I should have attacked a bunch of the turns when I was on Vandal Tree. I was like, I don't think that's true. I can't, like, Vandal Tree only needs to attack in matchups where they're the aggressor, where the other person is also not developing at all. But this guy was developing and like ahead of me on board. So
yeah, why the fuck would you attack and lose more and lose defending power?
They're literally just blockers. Like they're just infinite blockers until my Vandal Tree goes off. And when I'm the slower one in the matchup, like some matchups, sure, you do want to go hard with like Poppy and stuff, which I wasn't even running in the deck because I was also on a different Poppy deck. So even less reason to go aggressive.
Yeah.
Zoe. Book was what I was looking for. Yeah. The big thing about Zoe is a lot of times when you're flipping Zoe, you don't necessarily need to give your whole board elusive, but if you want it to be a major win con, it's really helpful. A lot of times if you're flipping Zoe and you just have like an Eye of the Dragon.
Okay, so you and I are gonna win.
Sometimes that's enough.
And then we're gonna get our first.
And then we're gonna
round
celebrate.
win. Yeah.
Drinks on me, lads.
One thing I'd mentioned is just
Oh, what drinks are you buying?
The cheap ones, bro.
Oh, fuck you.
Bro, I got Christmas money to worry about.
Can't even buy the top shelf stuff for a win. I see how it is.
Unfortunately, no. I wish I could though. I would if I could. Yeah, top shelf of the corner store.
Yeah. I don't know when we should, but we should do like a new deck jank deck, like where we're like night where we have like a little round robin or something with like 3
jank decks,
like just like jank homebrews,
I know
like
we wanted
to...
to
fucking Timo Kennan and Braum Pantheon, and I already forgot my third. What is it? Oh, Azir, Aziri. It's Ari Azir.
All right, my player challenged me.
Yep. Okay. Talk to you later. Good luck.
Peace.
And with Lulu, they turn into 4/4s with Challenger that sort of control the board and really make it difficult for your opponent to really match them with their board presence. And you are in PNZ.
Okay. Vandal Tree. GP Sedge.
You have a lot of options here. So
Tarek Pantheon.
So, but keep in mind, we're on Ari now. That means that we don't have
okay.
Jinx.
Turn you off. I don't want to listen to you anymore. Okay. Thralls ban. Okay. Now I'm kind of curious on what he's going to ban here. But I don't think... I think it's going to be... Vandal Tree. He's really thinking about it. But it's got to be Vandal Tree. Because Vandal Tree... Okay, yeah. Okay. He wants Zoe Lee Sin into GP Sedge, so I play Taric Pantheon. Yep. It's that easy. It's literally that fucking easy. I can fucking draft. I can draft like a fucking madman, but I can't play this game to save my goddamn life sometimes, bro. So annoying. Okay. This is pretty good. I don't want Golden Aegis this early though, but I do want the single combat. That's better.
I will die when I am ready. I am ready.
He says he's ready to die now. That's funny. I will die when I am ready. Do I want to bank it? Yeah, I'll bank it. So I can play with Wounded White Flame next turn. And then I have a Pale Cascade play here. Okay. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have Zoe's. I'm going to do this for draws. I don't think he... Let me double check what he has for 4 mana. Concussive Palm. Okay. That's okay though. I'm still doing this.
To death I go.
If you Concussive Palms it. Nice, that's really good for me. He just heals again. I mean, I'll pass. Okay.
Each life a rare jewel. Shatter them.
I am ready.
Unyielding.
Wow, he's just taking it. He's actually drawing like shit right now. I feel bad for him. What? Do I take it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 10 cards in hand.
To protect all. Never submit.
Okay, well that's game if he can't stop it. So he's got it now.
Hope crystallizes.
It's game. That's game. That's game 1. Easy peasy. Okay.
These gems aren't just for show.
I feel really bad. He must have drew like absolute dog shit. Cause that's nuts. He literally didn't play anything. I feel bad. Okay, he's going straight back into it. Yeah, makes sense. He definitely doesn't want to play against it. Well, he wants this matchup. This is his matchup, so honestly, I think I do want... no, I want the early game. I definitely want the early game, so I don't want Sejuani.
Bounty Ball knows me name.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
That's really good. He's thinking, what has he got? Turn 2? Nothing. He can't Eye of the Dragon. He's really thinking about it. Other than that, he's got Guiding Touch. That's it. Zoe. Is he gonna block it? That's crazy. Okay. Oh shit. No, it's not. Okay.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Didn't know the boss had sent for you.
Don't know much, do ya?
It is time.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm okay with this.
Time to get rich.
Your lesson begins.
Okay.
What could have been?
Yep. Okay. Oh, good for me. I have another. Clears his board. Nice. The zap is really good here. I'm gonna play Grifter, though. I think whatever I can nab off of him can usually be pretty great. Okay. Okay.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
Scatterpot's okay. Okay. One more tick and that's all I need for GP Sedge. I'm doing pretty good, honestly. But I gotta play it smart.
Keep up, keep up.
Okay. Okay.
Got a surprise for him.
Box this into this. This into this. This into this. He full clears my board. I'll just do that and pass. I actually should have Monster Harpooned him. Well, I don't know if it's actually that worth. Okay, that's really good. Scattered pod, slow spell, slow fast, or
Force is
burst.
meaningless without skill.
Okay. Okay, I can't really do anything with this. Just pass and wait. Wow, okay.
Paint their decks with blood.
Okay.
As the dragon wills.
The problem is I couldn't have gone for the kill on Lee. That's like way too scary. So. Okay, he's going for it. Just trying to think. Do I full swing here? He has to block either Lee into this, but I don't know if that's worth. Well, he's probably gonna kick it anyways.
I'll buy us some time.
Like, he has to block it.
You cannot win.
Okay. I'm more okay with
The
this.
dragon binds us.
Your attack is obvious. I see every move. No! A misstep.
If he can't do this, he's dead. So actually, okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Well, there's my other monster harpoon. Okay. That's 10.
Prepare yourself.
I'm just dead. Literally just one shot. Even though I played that really well. Oh well. It's okay, I'll get the next one. Dang, that's so unfortunate. Okay. I actually think I have a really good matchup into this, like genuinely. Okay. What's he got? Otter Pusses, Yordle Squire. So he's got early game. I think I actually full mulligan here. Just to make sure I get early game. That's way better.
I never miss. Oh boy, here I go! I'm ready. Gotcha in my sights.
Do I want this block? If If I don't draw 2-drop, it's really bad. Yeah.
In range. Back it up.
Okay. Well, that's significantly better for me then.
Missed. There's another one.
Okay.
Fizz! Stubbies!
Okay. Not that bad, honestly. Getting to kill the Fizz is really good.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Nice. Double Trouble's actually really good.
Found one.
Seize the opportunity.
Yeah, I'll just play it. That's pretty good.
Heavy pockets, huh?
Why are you here?
Okay. Okay. Don't I have another warning? Yeah, I have a couple more warning shots. No, I'm all out. I used them all.
Wait.
What does he have for 5 mana? Nothing.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
How many spells has he played? 1, 2, 3. He's only played 3. 4 now. He's going for the draws.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
Nice. Trinket Trade's good. That's actually a really good grab, because that's one less for him. Okay.
I'll take my time. I am reborn of salt and brine. Let him bleed out. Barrel.
No kills, no entry.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. What do you got, bro? I know you have it. I know you have it. Only got 6 on it. Is he trying to go for it? Oh, wait, did he ditch it? He ditched it. He said, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting this. Wow, that's nuts.
You've concerns, do you?
He really can't make a decision here. Yeah, he really did pitch it. Okay.
Explosives!
Zap Spray Fin guarantee gives me... Okay. Still a blocker.
I am ready.
But, okay.
I'm gonna catch you.
What can he do? Nothing really. Can't burn me.
Keep up, keep up. There's another one.
I think I got this in the bag here.
Barrel! Their bones will splinter. Explosives!
No outsiders.
Okay. Wait, I win. Yep, that's game. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's fucking go, dude. Alright, get my screenshots ready. Let's fucking go. Hello?
Hi.
Hello. I won. Let's go!
You know I didn't, but hey, let's.
Did you go 0-2?
Oh yeah, my game was over in like 5 minutes. Like,
Damn, that's nuts, dude. I gotta report it, my score.
okay.
But yeah, no, it was scary, bro. It was a really scary match.
I'm praying for AJ then.
Yeah, I'm hoping
We
AJ
need
wins
this.
it. AJ's got it.
Dude.
I know he's got it.
So I actually almost beat Thralls, funny enough. He drew the nuts, sadly, and that's why I wasn't able to.
Damn.
But what I did was, like, he did a Thrall on turn 1, whatever. I did on turn 3, played the Forge, and then the next turn played the assembly line, so got 2 3/3s and smacked him in the face for 9. And then the next turn I just played another forge, and then a conch found a get excited, and I had 2 mystic shot in hand, so I'm like, wait, I can legit just kill him. Like, I'll hit, if I hit like get 3 damage through next round, I win. But he promising future, you know, Talia'd it and procced both the turn I opened, so he got 4 fucking thralls on turn 5.
Oh my god.
Literally the uber nuts. And I'm like, I actually think I win if he doesn't draw the nuts, which was so frustrating. But the other game was not so close. I'll tell you that much. But it's okay. You know, we knew what was happening. So what about you though?
So I played my first match, played Taric Pantheon into Lee Sin Zoe. Dude, if you look back at my VODs, he literally didn't play a single card. I swear to God, he actually like hard like bricked. Let's go. He actually like milled a card like on a start of the turn. What? He couldn't play cards. He literally couldn't play anything until then. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I just so one turn I go for an attack, and I'm like, he stuns one of my minions, and all I do is Taric's spell, and that gave onto the 1/2 for 1 extra damage for lethal.
Let's go.
So I'm like, easy, bro.
Okay.
Easy.
What was your other win?
It was against I went 2-1. So okay. He beat me with Lee Sin. Dude, he just literally OTK'd me. Like, yep. Quite literally.
Literally OTK'd.
10 damage on the Lee Sin. I couldn't stop it. Like, no.
Quite literally OTK'd me.
Yes. So, but then game 3, I mean, I just got like nuts aggro. I played Jagged Butcher turn 1. He didn't have anything. I think I don't remember if I warning shot, but I pretty much I had like a warning shot or like damage to the Nexus for every turn. So and then I Mirai Warden and I got Cythria off of it, and I was like, okay, that's pretty fucking good. And it just eventually I killed both of his fizzes because he just like didn't have mana, or he like had to trade for. Oh no, I played the 1/2 that does damage every turn.
Oh yeah. Okay. The 1/2 that does. Wait, which one?
The one that every time you attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Crack shot.
So I play Crack Shot. Yeah, Crack Shot Corsair.
Okay.
And
you were against Zoe Lee, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this is your apparently Zoe Lee. That GP Sedge is like your. Oh wait, no, he won with Zoe Lee. My bad.
So this was against Nami Fizz. Dude, I fucking nabbed a trinket trade from him. Okay, I had enough mana where I could trinket trade Otterpuss, and I pranked him, and I got his fucking mind meld. I got his mind meld, and I turned it to 9 mana, and he pitched it. He literally pitched it to like get a different card.
That feels so good.
I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's see how you fucking feel about it, motherfucker, and just play that shit.
How you like getting pranked?
How do you like getting pranked, motherfucker? Oh my gosh.
I am so happy for you.
So I will take.
Okay, no matter what, you and AJ both got one win. But let's hope AJ is on fire this week.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a good.
I have confidence in my boy.
We picked this matchup into him. He's played these.
Yeah,
games.
I have confidence in my boy. Dude, so, I'm not bringing control.
Not
ever again.
No, sorry.
Dude. Okay, like. Just mini rant on the like removal is ass in this game. Like right now, it's at the point where you just can't fucking kill anything. Like you fall so far behind in tempo to any like that. And if they're a combo deck, then they don't give a shit. They just dodge it. Like
yeah.
Ionia literally has like 20 tools that say like dodge removal, so you can't kill anything. And yeah, like combo decks slam you, aggro decks slam you. Like the literary control isn't good against anything. So I'm not gonna bring it anymore. Like Thralls is pretty good because it's good into other control decks and shit. It's not a control deck because that is the main reason. But I'm gonna just drop Darkness and like Heimer shit. Like it's not good.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's okay. It's just kind of a reality of the game right now. I think like is what it is. I'll know next week, right? Like not bringing that shit. It is dog water.
I feel that.
It just sucks, man. Because like every new deck that came out also beats Control. Like
Right.
all Ari decks beat you, and all Kennen decks beat you. Like, what are you supposed to do? I think it's better just to be on. Say, okay, well, I'm either gonna play like combo-y stuff, or play aggression and mid-range tempo. You know, that type of shit.
Yeah. It's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just as frustrating. Maybe you're just like, maybe you play anti-meta.
Hello?
Hey,
That's
AJ.
a good age. Did you win?
Yeah.
Yes! Let's go!
Yes.
Let's go!
Who won?
Let's fucking go! I won,
Max
bro.
won. I didn't win.
Hell
What are you
yeah.
talking
Let's
about? I
go! Yes! Yes, bro!
Let's go. Two brothers on the map.
We're on the fucking map, baby! Let's go! Oh my god.
AJ, my match was over in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I saw you out. I saw you out incredibly fast. I was like, "What? Did he disconnect or something?" Okay, I gotta submit.
Bro,
the
it
thing.
was-
Did you do that for your first game, Max?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay, I gotta do that now too.
Let's go. You know what? We did what we did what we wanted to do. Got you guys into solid matchups
And we won.
and accepted 1L, and we did it. Yeah, we did it.
Nice job, guys. Nice job, honestly. That's amazing. It's
I
actually
lost one game, and the third
huge
game was
for us.
close because I went Kennen Ezreal into GP Sedge, which is scary because apparently it's one of its less good matchups. It's still not bad.
Still
'cause
not
it
bad.
And I protected from two of the like monster harpoons on things. I feel like I played it really smart. I got two wayfinders off, both for 2 Kennens because I shuffled Kennens back in with Kennen's spell like a genius. And then I had the second wayfinder on the last turn. I was down to like 6 health. I was able to stun his GPs on all his GP attacking turns. I had an extra homecoming in case he got another attacking turn, but he
I am
didn't.
so happy.
Like, oh
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
I feel like I played it really
Well
well.
played, dude. That deck is so good, and like I'm glad you played it well too. Like,
Me too.
Because like it's so important with a high skill level deck like that. So that means a lot, you know. Like, is it broken? Yeah, but like Zoe Lee has been broken before. Like, it's still incredibly hard to play. Like,
dude, I didn't even get to play Vandal Tree today.
I didn't get to play.
It's honestly probably for the best.
AJ, it's funny that my game was over like in like 5 minutes because I actually almost beat Thralls.
Oh, that's funny.
So it was basic. So he drew the nuts.
Wait,
like,
sorry, I gotta submit. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
What did I ban? Scion Drain. Okay. Let me make sure what that's called.
I know. I look at that thing and I'm like writing it down. I'm like, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Yep.
Scion Discard is what it's called. Okay.
I didn't really. I just put like GP Sedge or whatever.
Oh.
Some shit. They say
I don't
double checking it,
bro.
Oh well.
Scion.
You could reply to it with like a fucking like.
Somebody on Discord just said like they're just gonna double check stuff. The form is making things
What
much
were my
easier.
decks? Oh, I think he banned Plunder. Oh, I'm sad I had to play the Kennen Ezreal both games, but I'm glad I won on it.
You
both
did
times.
it though, yeah.
Yeah. I don't love the deck. I'm realizing I don't like combo decks that much, with the exception of
Nami Fizz.
Oh yeah, Nami Fizz, but that's just because I love Nami. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's true. But Bandle Tree was the only one I was gonna say because I just like Yordles. I like Bandle City a lot, so that one kind of gets a break. But okay, player game 1.
Yeah, Max. The game 2 I played, my opponent against Bandletree. He had it at 9 on turn 6, and I'm like, oh well, it's over. Like,
Oh my god.
what do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
And I literally had 3 attacks with a full board, and every time he had a full board to block. And I'm like, he's not running out of shit, bro. He kept having jump blockers the whole time.
God.
It was so tilting. And you still
I can't remember
had
what
6
my
hands,
game 1 was
Oh.
now. I can't remember which deck he played game 1. It had to have been GP Sedge.
Yeah.
I think it was GP Sedge.
Because you lost to the other deck, right?
Yeah, I lost to Timo Swain.
Yeah, so then it was GP Sedge round 1. Had to be.
Well, no, it didn't have to be. Oh,
yeah, it does.
Because I won. No, because I won it. So
yeah,
it could have been either.
Oh,
and then game
been.
2, I think it was GP Sedge though.
Okay.
Player 2 deck Plunder. Player 1. It's harder to fill out than it should be. I wish we could just type the thing in.
Me too.
Player 1 deck. Game 2. This one I was on Kenan Ezreal and I lost. Oh, so I did lose one game with Kenan Ezreal and 2. Timo Swain. That's not. I thought that matchup would be easy, but it's really hard actually. I wasn't getting any lifesteal, which I think is why I lost. Like if I was getting Eye of the Dragons out, it might have been easy, but I didn't. So it felt really hard. Still kind of close though.
Unfortunate though.
It's just the thing with that deck where they have the deck is all removal, and like even with bouncing, like it is hard to stick it against one, like because pings are great. Like if you have 30 pings against Kennen, it's really hard to stick a Kennen. And that, but that, to be fair, that is like the only deck that can remove your stuff, like legitimately.
Yeah, and I even did okay against the removal because I had like the lucky the
you can protect your stuff,
protection. But it was just that I didn't get lifesteal.
No
I think,
heal,
and he burned a little quicker. And I was on 3 health, and I honestly thought I could win, but then he dropped the Leviathan for the last 3, and I was like,
damn.
Okay, game 3. Okay, player 1 deck. Okay, so this one, let's Kennen, Ezreal.
Yo, I appreciate you guys for the carry this week.
Dude, I went
you guys are my boys. No, well, you got to win though.
True.
Like you guys went 3-1 total. Like that was really good. We needed it.
Yeah, well, it's hard. It was hard for you to get like a good lineup for this week too, which sucks. So hopefully next week we can just like find one that you like. And
I was talking to Max, and I'm not bringing control. I think it's awful right now. Like in general, like you don't beat
if
the aggro and you don't beat combo.
The aggro is common.
It's at this point where the removal is like too weak unless you're Timo Swain exactly, and even that is pretty targeted in what it is good against.
Yeah, because that was only really good into the Rally Elusive, which to be fair, that was good enough. Last patch, but
so it's just a point. I'm not going to be bringing like Darkness or that type of stuff. Like Thralls is good because it is good against slow decks, but like it could be good against combo-y stuff. But in just control in general, I think it's at one of its lowest points right now with this launch. Because people already like talked about it a bit, and I thought it was a little bit over exaggerating last patch with how bad control was.
Yeah, I thought it was fine because there was like 3 very good control decks.
Exactly.
And they even had good matchups into what traditionally is bad for control. Like some of them, like
if you were mini
like Poppy Ziggs, like stuff like that. It's like that kind of flips from what you'd think of the control into aggro. But then, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, especially if combo is just as popular as aggro, that's like 2 that just kind of fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm trying to think, like what am I even trying to beat with Darkness then? If I'm losing to these aggro decks and these combo decks, like what am I even trying to beat? And I think the conclusion there is just don't go with that. Go with a more mid-rangey lineup or aggro. Or combo stuff too. Like Kennen Ezreal was a great bring, but it got banned both times for me. So
we beat the team that's 3rd right now.
Yeah, we did. That was a good win.
That's honestly
a needed win. Like So I'm so happy for you guys. Like, and like I'm so glad we're still in it, baby. Like,
Yeah, just goes to show
we are competitive.
we are good. It's just we had a really
And
hard.
we've had
week
close ones against.
Yes.
We've had close ones into the two that seem like they're the best in our group.
Yeah,
between
Mastering
Runeterra
Runeterra
and Wombats.
Yeah.
They seem like they're the best in our group.
And
the rest of the teams should be around this one's level. So
yeah.
Like next week is an easier week for us, right?
I think we have one. Let me check. I think we have one that is like. Oh no. Next week is our easy week. I think It's Lunatic Fringe who did the worst last week, and Tompkins Gaming who did like okay.
Yeah.
So and then and then we have the next week after that. It's Puffcat Peddlers again. So that one's they're better than most in our group, I think, but they're not like really good or anything. Like they're not one of the favorites. And then. OTK,
we got matches on
that.
DK?
Tom
Kench. OTK?
No, OTK. One Turn Kill Club. That's who it is. So that one's all right, I guess. But they're probably one of them that's like around our level, like a lot of them are.
Yeah, they're 1-1 right now.
We went through the 2 hardest weeks until until
week 5, I think. Yeah, because the next 2 should be like okay. But we'll get the hardest one in the next 2 weeks is probably going to be the Puffcat Peddlers, at least in terms of like skill.
First stat for week 2 is up. Lunatic Fridge lost to Puffcat Peddlers 3-5. So Lunatic Fridge is still down.
Still not looking great. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna that one. It is important just because. Yeah, we gotta get ahead there, but hopefully like.
If we get like a good week, like a 2-0 next week or something, and then we go like 1-1, like stuff like that, like we'll actually be like okay,
yeah.
I'm just glad. Look, all I'm saying is
we're on the board.
I'm glad that I'm pulling my weight. Okay, I'll say it once. I'll say it again. I'm glad that I'm pulling my weight.
Like you.
Like you have
you play well against us like when we do scrims and stuff, and I think the type of decks you're picking is good as well. Like I like the like Tarek like rallies because I like these things for you that just they win if they do the thing they're supposed to do. They like cannot lose.
Simple game plan.
Yeah, like Bandletree, you play Bandletree, like you play it and you win. Like Tarek Poppy, you rally with Tarek out. And then you kill them. Like just these things that you just like win. And they're not like combo either, so they're not like hard where you have like it's like a puzzle or anything. They're just like you play smart, like you protect yourself, you play mid-rangey kind of style, like average, like tempo, very standard, like play patterns, and then until you hit the like tipping point where you win,
Yes.
Yeah, I think that kind of thing.
I'm very happy for you, so because you're 2-2 overall right now. Like,
that's true.
That's good.
True.
Yeah, you have 2 wins. You're still carrying us.
Literally, you're 2-2.
I guess
you and AJ are both
carrying.
2-2 right now.
We've been. No, I'm.
No, you.
Oh wait, yeah, no, yeah, 2-0, yeah. Okay, yeah, I forgot I had a good week. I thought I was 1-2 for some reason this week, or 1-1.
That's true.
And we needed it, so.
I think I'm still negative in game wins, but who
cares?
Count.
It doesn't fucking matter. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'm not. Let's see.
Let's see.
Wait, I had 1-0-2 and I had 1-2-0. So yeah, I guess I'm even. I'm exactly even in game wins too.
Oh yeah, we can see player stats.
Nice. It looks like they didn't update TB for versus Wombats, right? Like maybe someone did. Maybe one of them didn't.
Why?
Well, they don't have like a team win. They just have 2-2. So maybe one of them didn't like submit right or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that means no.
Yeah, maybe they'll forget and then
trouble.
Give us the win, please.
Yeah,
Dang. Shikate almost beat Mastering Runeterra though.
I don't think they're bad. No,
1 game away. The fact that we beat them and they were also very close. We're pretty much around the same level as them, I would say.
I feel like overall
we're better.
Pretty competitive.
Like, we're obviously better. But...
competitive, yeah.
Obviously better. I don't know about that.
Shikate beat Lunatic Fridge 6-2. So
yeah, Lunatic Fringe is one of the weakest.
They're the ones that did the worst last week, like in the tournament, I think.
Yes. And it looks like they're not doing any better. Shikate also lost to OTK.
Yeah, there's like 3 that I think were like right around our level, like in our group. That was like Shikate, One Turn Kill, and maybe Tomkins Gaming, like or like right around our level. And then if I had to guess, I'd say Puffcat Pillars is like slightly above us because I know like 2 of their players are pretty solid, and their coach is they have emotional technically on the roster. So I don't know if he happens to play at all, then they're god tier. But and then Mastering Wombat probably a little better than them, and then Mastering Runeterra probably a little better than them. So like we're right, and then I think we're better than Lunatic Fringe based on what I'm seeing so far. And I've played against Unhelpful Yoda, and I've even played against Dalton Blaze on ladder, but I don't remember how that went. But Unhelpful Yoda did beat me, but I think he might be one of their better players. So
okay.
Hopefully they're still doing bad. And then
hopefully they still suck. I will say I want them to suck.
Interesting for OTK versus TKG.
And like it is like Masters players, I think, in most of these. So far the only one I've known of that wasn't Masters was apparently what Jared said for Pat. But
yeah, but it's like that was on Wombat, so it's like I don't know.
It could have been like
just
because they wouldn't have like drafted like a bad like a random silver player.
Peak silver, no, like
unless it happens to be like one of their friends that also just plays a lot or something weird like that. But
could be, I don't know technically how professional.
Who knows? But they do seem good, and this is a good week. I'm glad you won, Max.
When Max was like, it's like he won. I'm like, I was waiting. Like I wanted to be silent when you got in because I'm like, the way you entered and talked, I would know immediately. Like when you got in, you're like, hey guys. I'm like, oh, he won, baby. He would have been.
Yeah, I didn't been
like, hey guys, like,
hey guys. It's always somebody joins and it's like shh. Let him talk.
I feel like I might have gone in like kind of nice, and that's how I was tilted because I wouldn't want to feel bad if you guys like did bad or something. I didn't want to be like a jerk or something. But so I wanted to seem like positive, and obviously I was like kind of happy since I won. But.
Yes.
Monday.
Dude, the plunder match was actually like fun. That was one of the most fun games. Like very close, competitive. My plays like felt good. I don't. He messaged after and he's like, I wish I saved that second monster harpoon for your Ezreal, and he's like biggest regret of that match. And I was like, yeah, probably. And that's why I knew I could play Ezreal because I was like, he played 2 monster harpoons. Like this has to be safe, right?
Yeah.
And because like that's like literally their only removal, and I even had I had one more recall that you don't want to use your recalls on Ezreal, but
you can if you want
harpoon,
to.
like if they have monster harpoon on it, you gotta
exactly.
But geez, my second wayfinder is actually what won me the game. That because it took me like 3 turns to set it up because to shuffle 2 back into the deck, you have to activate Kennen's champ spell twice, and since I already had 3 cannons out, how do you do that? You recall one,
use the
spell. You use the spell to recall the other, exactly, and then use that one to recall the other again, just so you can play it again. Because you want to be playing your cannons as much as possible.
My God.
So it was just, I was like set up like 3 turns of setting up for the second wayfinder to come down on my attack turn this time with leveled cannon, because before when my earlier wayfinder wasn't leveled cannon, so that one made it.
I would have been so tilted if you did that to me,
dude. And one of the things too is like Kennen with like God Willow allows you to like potentially get more than 3 copies of Kennen because like you can them back. And the deck is very good. There is no doubt the deck is very good. I am glad you stopped to it, kind of last.
I think I even said like last night, I was like, I kind of regret changing to this. And going into today, I was against like Monty. I was like, man, if I don't win with this, I'm going to feel so bad because I think literally, I think Bandleburn would have just stomped his lineup. Like, I think I would have just, because like those, my kind of decks, I think into the combo things feel really good. Like, you just play and you just like win faster because they're not really big on board. And like you said, they don't have the gift from beyond to search the Eye of the Dragons, which is the only thing that can swing it back in their favor, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, man, maybe I should have stuck with it, but I wanted to play the broken deck, so I didn't think it was a bad call or anything. But since I was less comfortable on it, I was like, yeah,
You pulled it off, AJ.
yeah, and I got wins on it. I played it like it's supposed to be played. I did the fucking broken ass bullshit combo. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah, dude. When I see like Kennen with Kinku, like, and I see like 4 fucking Kennen marks come out, I'm like, dude, what is this shit? Like,
who made this?
This shit is so stupid. Like,
the funniest part to me is they have to block, so they have to give you extra marks when you have like the triple Kennen attacks, because otherwise, like, you can't take 9 face damage, or else you're also just gonna lose. So they have to block, give you 3 more of the freaking Kennen spell. Like,
yeah, that's the problem I had against ladder is like, literally, like, without Ezreal, like, if you get your Kinku stuff and leveled Kennen, they just kill your opponent because you're generating so many marks that you're like, you just win the board with that many stuns. And yeah, you can push insane damage if they aren't blocking, and if they block, you just get double the mark of the storms, which is it's so good, dude. Kennen Kinku is just not fair right now. Like, that is,
yeah, I think they'll either hotfix Kinku or honestly maybe even Kennen. I feel like maybe I don't know.
What do you do though?
If they made it so like it wasn't when he was blocked, like maybe it wouldn't be as broken. It would still be really good, but
be a lot
just
less.
like that extra like 3 or 4 that generates in a game has been, in my case, a lot of the time why it wins.
So
yeah,
AJ, I was playing a game, or my last game that I was playing, which was GP Sedge into Fiznami. I nabbed a trinket trade, and I was able to get Nodderpuss out on the same turn, and I was able to prank his mind meld.
Oh, that's nasty. On the turn he was gonna use it?
Next turn he was like looking for it.
That's nasty.
And he had like 3 cards in hand.
Yeah. Monty in his games against me on that deck, actually it terrified me the game I was on Kennen Israel, because he was pranking like a mother. Like between he wasn't like worrying, he just like gave up on leveling Nami early, and he just played the Kelp Maiden, Maiden, and obviously Otterpusses and Trinket Trade. So he was like, I had like an 8 cost deny in hand. Like, he was like bumping up my hand cost, and I was like, I don't know if I can even protect my combo pieces anymore. Like, but then I got the top deck Kinku at the end.
It's just really annoying too, because one of the strengths of Kennen Ezreal is you always have to play around with the spells, right? You always have to if they keep mana up. So it's significantly worse if they see your hand and they're like, oh, I don't have to play around
it was hard. Yeah, that's why I got really scared of it, and I thought I was gonna get clapped because. But yeah, like exactly like you said, he sees my hand. He knows if I have protection. Also, making it so I literally can't afford to do it. But luckily, also it was like low on removal, which is what we thought when we talked about it like last night. We were like, they've only got the pokey stick and the generator, the cast generator, whatever.
It's just
and it just wasn't quite enough because like he didn't have them at the right times when my spells were like too expensive and stuff. So I think he only actually got rid of like one thing that was important. Not that I had very important targets that game. I kind of did almost nothing like until like
chilled until you Kennen Kinku'd, like,
yeah, pretty much. Like I had chip on him because I knew he didn't want to block, so I just kept like swinging with even my fucking Eye of the Dragon. I was like, I don't think he's gonna block this. So. Why not? And I also my heal was worthless, so I was like, I don't even give a shit if he kills it. Like, it's not doing anything this match. So I just kept swinging with everything, getting tiny little chip in.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. We got another dub for Team Brother, so I'm just gonna cut it short here so I can peace out. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me. Deuces.